Bonjour, bonsoir, guten Abend, whatever time it may be. Konnichiwa, I'm playing more Ori in the Blind Forest because I liked what I played on Tuesday. It'd be nice to spend a little more than an hour on it, or 40 minutes, whatever the timer says. Now I have to remember what I'm doing. Okay, so I have this warp point. Let me open my map. So I have to find the Ginso tree, which is somewhere. I guess that, presumably. Yeah, okay. In Thornfelt Swamp. So, let's see. So I'm at this well, and I can go to that other spirit well, and then I should be able to get up there. And then, why does my... I hope you... Okay, my monitor keeps abruptly switching off. That's weird. I wonder if there's a cable loose. My cat keeps climbing behind the desk. He's not there right now. He's snoozing on the couch, but he keeps climbing behind the monitors, and I fear that he has jarred something loose. Oh well. Anyway, before I take that, I'm just gonna see if there's anything over here. I'm sure I've completely forgotten how to play the game, and that's okay. Oh. Be careful, Ori. The ground is unstable. Probably Jolene did that to you forever. Oh, good. Ow. Also good. Ow, frog. Oh. That frog did to me what my cat has been doing to the monitor. Okay, right. I have... Yes, ground is unstable. Thank you. Sane? That was their name, right? Ow. Frog. Whatever you are. Oh. Is there anything over here for me? I'm gonna wall climb. Oh, but this looks like a shortcut. I'll have to... Whoa, activate later. Come on, man. Come on, man. There goes my monitor again. Oh, boy. If that keeps happening, I might have to pause stream and then figure out what is loose back there. I hope it doesn't continue to happen. I don't know what would be loose there, though. Hang on. Oh, it just went dark again. Monitor. 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 Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, desk location in the new house means that she can't get behind the monitors. That's good. This is unstable, but I can't break it. I wonder if I could lure this thing over. I guess that's why it keeps respawning, huh? Yeah, there we go. Bye. Thank you for your service. I'm gonna... This heals me. Yeah? Yeah, it does. Okay. You have to meditate a little bit. I guess, can I access my ability from here, or does it just... Okay, I can. So I have map markers, life efficiency, regroup, quick flame, sure. I don't really know how to use that, though. I don't hope that wasn't like a bad choice. I guess I don't actually have the flame ability? Let me see. Okay, now X is the spirit flame, which is what I'm doing. So, I can bash. I can glide at some point. Well, I guess all these things that I cannot do yet, but someday. Okay, right, I can't go this way. Down we go. The spirit flame is Sane's regular attack. Thank you, and also hello, Zamkis. How are you? This is my first time playing Ori, so you will have to bear with me. Nope, cannot break. Probably shouldn't have gone down here. Oh, never mind, just kidding. Anu, the spirit that died here, was strong and courageous. Listen to his voice. He was able to focus our light. Oh, maybe this is the thing. Oh, there we go. Hold X and then release X to detonate and damage everything in proximity. Not myself, I hope. I like the little spin that Ori does. Very cute. Anything up here? Tunic has just got me in the habit now that I have to smush my face against walls to see if there's a secret behind there. I must. It is the rule. I assume something will lower this. Hello, Crush Me. How are you? Anyone else who is here that may be lurking or is otherwise just hanging out, I hope you are well and having a nice, I was gonna say Saturday, but no, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Look at my map here. Okay, so down will lead me back to that gate here. So I'll probably want to go that way anyway, so let me check what's up top first, if I can. Oh yeah, if you are subbed, I do have a new emote. I added a new emote today. I've been wanting to make more for a long time, and I've just been way too fatigued. Oh, there we go. But I finally did it. There we go. That's it. Thank you. Is it Nibble? Nibble? I think I should probably go with Nibble, because Nibble just sounds too much like I'm gently chewing on something. Wonderful. Give me those juicy upgrades. Hello, it was Sparrow you prefer to be called, right? How are you? If I get hit by a frog, I'm reading chat. That's my excuse. Okay, let's see. Where am I now? Have I been up just above me? Look out, frog. Goodbye, frog. Or maybe I can't get up there yet. Nope, can't get up there yet. How sad. Nibble means frog. Fog in Latin, which explains the fog we see everywhere in the world map. Thank you. I was wondering if it was a reference to like a Niflheim. But I'm obviously saying it quite wrong. Okay, thinking. So I'd have to loop back around to get back up there, wouldn't I? Actually, hang on. No, because I can wall climb, so. Chill after a weird week. It sounds like a lot of us have had weird weeks, huh? I'm just gonna use this now before I die to something silly. I've definitely had a week. I've been just so worn down from fatigue lately that after work the past couple of days, I've just had to lie completely inert, and it's terrible. Can't do anything. I feel like I'm behind on all of my things. Hello, strange thorny slug. Ooh, explosive bits. So I'm hoping the weekend is restorative for all of us. I think we all deserve a little break here. Play some nice games, treat yourself to some nice food. Whatever else, woo, gives you joy, hello. I can't, like, aim the spirit flame down or anything, can I? No. Excuse me. Oh, I have to recharge, because it uses my energy link. Okay, I see. Ow. Cease. Ow, cease, desist, ow. I'm going to cease and desist if they don't. Okay. Let me just... There we go. Yeah, this game has very pleasant ambient music, I must say. There we go. Wiggly. Is it telling me to break that thread? There's all those organisms living in there. That'd be rather cruel. I'm the kind of person who escorts spiders outside. Okay, so I just don't have enough energy bits in my capacity to open this yet, I assume. Wait, this is reminding me a bit of, I'm trying to remember the name of the place in Hollow Knight, but all my brain is providing is Bug Hell, which is what I called it. Can I get that? I would like that. Okay, don't go up there. That looks very painful. Okay, I guess I'd have to open that energy gate before I can get in there yet. No, not Hollow Nest. It's specifically a Deep Nest. Deep Nest, thank you! I would just call it Bug Hell, which, well, accurate perhaps is not the correct name. Can I get over here without injuring myself? Yeah. Oh, that was close. Wonderful. Oh, I love upgrades. spider caverns are nowhere near as creepy. Yeah, there's no... Uh-oh. Ow. There's no, horde of centipede-like creatures crawling in the background, so probably Ori's a little more palatable here. What is that face sticking out of the tree branch there? Hello. Ow. But I wish I could glide. There we go. Okay. Can I break this at all? Yes. Oh. Break open 5 shortcuts using the charge flame. Thank you, Steam Chivo. Ah. As I was falling, I was thinking, we don't have fall damage in this game, right? Informal poll for chat. Do you mind when a game has fall damage? Or does it bother you? Or does it depend on how severe it is? Like, some games I don't mind. Like, 3D Zelda games. That's okay, I get it. And it's not like it's going to instant kill you. Mostly I'm thinking about Conker's Bad Fur Day, which is definitely the most egregious fall damage in a platformer that I've personally experienced. I know Spelunker is also infamously bad for that. Just gonna do that. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Arcade. I remember, you know, trying to finish it in Donkey Kong 64 to get the Nintendo coin. And that took me a while back in the day. I did Jetpack fairly easily for the rare coin, but ooh, the Nintendo coin. Mario, you were so fragile. Metroidvanias learn not to have fall damage back in Castlevania 2, thank God. I really need to play Castlevania properly someday. On my list, so many games on my list. So many games, so little time. If only I was Samus and I had a suit so I could go down there. Need to get Ori some sort of Varia suit. Also, I'm thinking about it. I hope they add the other Metroid Primes on the Switch at some point. Doesn't work there. Because I'm thinking about how when you get the suit upgrades in the first Metroid Prime, it looks just like a magical girl transformation sequence, and I love that. Oh, I want that life cell. Where is that relative to me? Like it kind of looks like that overhang over there would lead to it. But I can't get over there right now, I assume. Yeah, I appreciate that Sammy doesn't take fall damage, but she does recoil from the impact. Maybe she's like Chell from Portal, where she has shock absorbers in the boots of her suit. Give me that. I assume upgrades in this game get progressively more expensive. Maybe. Okay, that looks like a map shard, or map stone, but I don't have a map stone fragment. I'll take that. If it kills you, the fall damage, I mean, you get annoyed. That's fair. I'm gonna use this here. I have to remember to do that, lest I die to something silly and have to redo a bunch of things. Speaking of Metroid, you saw gameplay of the new Prince of Persia. It looks so much like Metroid Dread with it being 2.5D. I've heard, I think this came up last time too. Apparently it's quite good. Oh, I don't have enough juice to break this. I wonder if there's a demo of it out. Be nice to support Ubisoft's less cookie-cutter projects. So, you know, not everything has to be a... You know, I was trying to think of a singular word to describe a lot of what Ubisoft has been doing these days, and I don't really... Ubisoft? Sorry, I've always read it as Ubisoft, but I guess it's Ubisoft. Whoop. No, they respawn, they respawn, they respawn. Ow. Okay, where was that? Okay, it's right over here. Oop. I do not care for respawning enemies. I didn't mind like what Tunic and Hollow Knight did, where they only respawn if you rest. Love maps. Let's see. Yeah, making you beat the Donkey Kong Arcade Challenge twice is just cruel. Although I would rather do that than get, or rather, I'd rather do that than have to beat Beaver Bother a bunch. What is this? Can I do anything with this? Or rather beat Beaver Bother at all. I don't know if I can I... I'm assuming I can't push it because it didn't give me the prompt to do it. I don't know what I can do with this. Nobody likes Beaver Bother. Like, it's one of those things where I want to talk to the programmer and say, who hurt you? Who did this to you? And I'm sure there's someone out there who, if they see anyone complaining about Beaver Bother and how it doesn't really work properly or like you expect it to, they'll be like, what are you talking about? That's the easiest minigame, LMAO. You know, there's always someone like that. Oh. You know, these little thorny fellas that split into smaller thorny fellas, maybe it's both their behavior and their cover, but they remind me of Marching Mildy from Yoshi's Island. The boss version specifically. Granted, without the very satisfying pop. Okay. And if you've not seen me play a Metroidvania before, by which I mean I guess just Hollow Knight is the only one I've streamed, get used to me opening the map every 30 seconds because I get distracted very easily. Ow. Criminy. Hurry up, Ori. Come on. Okay. I don't really know why I shoved this all the way over here, specifically. Kind of hoping it would let me jump up somewhere, but I'm not seeing an obvious point. Oh, let's see. Let's increase strength. It's hard to know what path I want to go down because I don't yet have an idea of what abilities I'm going to need more of. I do like efficiency and movement, though. So maybe... sure, let's do regroup. Why not? You still recoil when you think about how you said you were proud of yourself for beating Cuphead, and some rando had to chime in with, Cuphead is so easy. Like, what are they trying to prove? Honestly. Now, to be clear, I don't think it's a bad thing if a person is proud of themselves for not struggling with a difficult game that many other people do. You know, I think you have Ori. Ori, you good? Come on, Ori. I think you have the right to be proud of that. Is there nothing I can jump up on? Or maybe... I don't know, why did I push this rock? I guess just to get through the passage here. But it's frustrating when they put down others for it. I much prefer reading stories about people sharing the bits they struggled with in games. And, you know, people talking about, oh, that bit was really hard and I was so proud of myself when I overcame it. I like that solidarity a lot more. I think it's a lot more interesting than some yahoo coming in and bragging, completely unsubstantiated for internet clout. Wait, can I move out the rock over here and then climb up? Hang on, let me just... Oh, I can't create... Oh, I guess because I could get beans by that. Hang on. This might not be how I get up there. In fact, I might not even... No, I can pull it, right? Yeah. You know, that also reminds me, I saw another comment somewhere where someone was saying that their small child really loved Cuphead. Oh, hang on, I guess I do have to push on the other side. Their small child really loved Cuphead and the look of it. And so they would let their kid play with, you know, a God mode cheat turned on so the kid could have fun running through the levels and enjoying all the bosses, but not get pulped every 2 seconds, because I assume most small children do not have the fine motor control required for a game like Cuphead. And of course some Yahoo was like, wow, I can't believe you let your kid play on God mode. You know, they're not a real gamer. You have to teach your kid that life isn't fair and that they have to get good. It doesn't matter. Oh. While Ori brought light and hope to the forest, others gave in, embraced darkness and fear. I wish the voice did not always pop up while I'm saying something ridiculous. Agumon from the Forlorn Ruins! We must follow his steps. We must get what he stole. The water vein, huh? Without the water vein, the Ginso tree is closed shut. Oh, so I'm already over at my objective. Somehow I thought that would be a longer trek. Ow. I wonder if it'd be smarter to use the spirit flame on these things as opposed to just Sane's regular attack. Hello? No. Can I get through here? Only I could set that on fire. Those glowing orange orbs remind me a lot of the lums from Rayman 2. Oh boy, there's lots of blobs down here. Oh. Okay, don't fall in the goop. Don't fall in the goop. Ow. Tunic has taught me anything. Purple ooze is not my friend. Stop hiding. Ow. Okay, get out of here. Okay, do I need to lure something else over to break this? I'm too light. Hello, friends. Can you do me a solid? Eh? Come on, man. They could not, in fact, do me a solid. Oh. I got a Chivo for blowing up more than 4 enemies with a charge flame. I'll take it. Not heavy enough to break this. I need the ground pound from Hollow Knight, clearly. Or I just need to be like Yoshi and do a little bring. Hup. Uh-oh. I'll break this spell low. Can't get up there. I'm gonna try not to bubble into anything poisonous, but no promises. Oh, I should probably go chase down that guy, but don't fall in the ooze, don't fall in the ooze. Let's do that. I'm curious. Oh, I guess maybe I can break this too. How long is this game? Roughly. I guess there's that website that lets you see how long it takes to beat a game. I can't get through that. Whoop. But then again, maybe that's not a good question to ask, because games of this ilk can sometimes take a very long time, depending on how thorough one is. So I guess I can't go that way just yet, because there's a thing in my way. Oh, it even marks the stompable floors. That's handy. A short game, first playthrough is around 10 to 14 hours. Thank you. Oop. The sequel's around double of that. It's Ori and the Will of the Wisps is the sequel, correct? Is it also a Metroidvania style game, or did they change the gameplay loop? I've tried to avoid looking up much about either because they've both been on my to-play list for a very long time. Whoa. Ow. It is, okay, thank you. I mean, I guess why fix what ain't broke? And probably doing something in an entirely new engine would be quite daunting. Combined a lot of the elements from the first game with stuff from Hollow Knight. I am intrigued. I mean, considering how much I loved Hollow Knight. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize you could break. Okay. Can you, hit me with some of that good ooze? Well, you know, good is relative. It's an interesting little puzzle here. Whoop. Thank you. Okay, is there another one of you? Yes. One more. Thank you, slug friend. Ow. No thank you, thorn. How rude. Great. It's like Quick Man's stage. Why does this forest have lasers? You know, why don't more forests have lasers? That's what I should be asking. Wow. I just wanted to climb the wall. Glad the game does not punish you for beans in it. I appreciate that. As I said during Tunic, I like it when games are fairly lenient about death, you know, unless the genre requires they be less lenient, like a roguelite. Just because not punishing the player over much, I think, encourages experimentation and trying different strategies. Uh-oh. Trying to remember the theme from Quick Man's stage, but whatever one I'm thinking of in my head, I don't think is the right one. It's been a while since I've experienced Mega Man 2. Come on, get up there. Come on, Ori, get up there. Mario could get up there, you know. It's like I just barely can't reach it. Oh. Alright, fine. Maybe I need a double jump. Ow. Ow. Oh boy, I'm gonna... Hang on. There we go. Okay. Or I have to do the lasers again. Ow. Oh. I should have realized those are pointy. Foolish. Hello, Bag Tree. Ori and the Blind Forest. It is a Metroidvania, very much in the same vein as Hollow Knight. I don't want to simply compare one game to another because it feels reductive and you miss out on a game's unique charms when I do that sort of thing. But as a quick frame of reference, you are a little fella in a big hostile world filled with many pointy things, and you can wall jump without having to beat a bunch of mantises. Okay, I don't think I can get across here without some sort of movement ability. Is there... Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to get across there without some sort of movement ability either, or I'm just going to get speared. It might have been Flashman's theme. I was trying to remember. Oh. Sir, why did you even steal that? What are you going to do with it? Ow. Yeah, Mori, hit all the spikes. I'm collecting them. I'm glad that's a radial blast and not like a single projectile that goes forward. Yeah, we are some sort of bunny ear creature with a tail, like some sort of cat, rabbit. Not a cabot, though. As far as I know, Ori is just Ori. Okay, I need another movement ability to get through here. Only I had a glide, an air dash. Ow. There's something about glowing projectiles, ow, that I have trouble dodging? I don't know what it is. It's like my brain... I think it's because everything is glowing. Sari's glowing, the life orbs are glowing, the energy spheres are glowing. So there's this moment of hesitation when my brain thinks, can I get that, or is it going to be painful? I can't open this. I need more energy orbs right now. Oh, no, Knuckles! Oh, man. He pulled a Knuckles on me. Rude. I've never actually seen... Oh, man. Was it Tenchi Muyo that had cabots? Never seen it. Ugh, I can't get up. I keep... Like, there's a part of my brain that keeps wanting to do... Oh, I can kind of do the side flip from Mario, like 3D Mario games, but obviously it's not as effective. It is Tenchi Muyo. Okay, thank you. Ori is a spirit, a leaf of the spirit tree given life and light. Thank you. I was kind of wondering, since you see that leaf-like figure fly away from the tree in the opening cutscene. Again, it reminded me a little of the Kodama from Princess Mononoke. Boy, I'm gonna get crushed. I'm gonna get crushed. I'm very good at getting crushed in games. Oop. Hello. Why are the frogs so mean to me? I like frogs. What have I ever done to you? Ryo-Oki, the mascot character, was also a spaceship. Yeah, I'd mentioned Bug Hell earlier, because, yeah, I was thinking about Deep Nest. I don't know what I want to get. Maybe halves the cost, yeah, because I want movement abilities, so why not? We can also faintly see Ori leaves tiny leaves in his trail. Oh, yeah. That's a cute detail. I guess I just kind of assumed it was... he was kicking them up from the forest floor, but that's just how Ori's species do. Okay, I need fragments for that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ow. Okay, well, there's one fragment. This is driving me crazy. Come on, Ori, just a little bit. I can't reach this, can I? Nope. Yeah, this is spiky bug hell. And I don't even have a nail to bounce on the spikes. I think it took me a bit in Hollow Knight to realize that you could bounce on the spikes with your nail. I missed some early pickups because of it. Like, there's a grub, I'm pretty sure, you can get if you bounce on nails, or bounce on spikes with your nail, rather. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go to that energy door while I have 3 orb. Please don't squish. Do not squish. I'm very cute and fragile. Oh. Oh, man. This is a silly question. Do my energy orbs gradually recharge, or do I just have to pick them up from beating up enemies? I haven't been looking enough to tell. Ori's gender is also intentionally never stated. However, something in the sequel made many refer to them as he, him. I was also wondering, I've just kind of been thinking of Ori as a they, since they are a singular little tree spirit. Oh, I can't actually get to the gate I'm thinking of. Just kidding, because it's all the way up there. Never mind. Onwards and upwards. I guess we go between here. Blue orbs are a pickup. Thank you. Energy is a precious resource in this game, and managing it carefully is an important part. Which makes sense, since it'd be too easy if you could simply throw down a spirit link anywhere. So you sort of have to pick and choose where you want to throw down your save points. It's an interesting mechanic, as opposed to having designated safe spots. I might actually use one here, just in case I get crushed, just to save myself the trouble of going back up. They don't seem to be so rare that I can't pop one down every once in a while, thankfully. If it was truly limited, I think it would be a bit too stressful. Like ink ribbons in Resident Evil. Oh, hello, Luce. It is a new little guy. Just like you. Also looking forward to more Mario RPG, may I say. Okay, there's the other fragment that I need. Whoop. An older system, kind of a balance between the old Metroid limited save points in the map and the more modern constant autosaves. It's a nice balance, I think. Because if, you know, like say a game autosaves at the beginning of every room, if it's otherwise meant to be challenging, then I can see that would eliminate some of the difficulty. But, ow. Completely limiting where players can save might make things frustrating, depending. I watched, if any of you have seen, oops. My map fragment is no longer placed. Heck. If any of you have seen Sakurai's YouTube channel where he posts videos talking about game development and other such subjects. There was one I watched a while ago about difficulty in games and how if you're going to make a difficult game, you need to give the player incentive to continue, especially if it's difficult, especially if you're making a roguelike game where the expectation is that the player is going to die a lot. So you don't want to risk making it too easy, but at the same time you don't want to risk making it so difficult that the player loses incentive to continue. And it also reminds me in a way that I recall reading somewhere that the reason why a lot of very early video games like Famicom NES games are so hard is because the people making them were the ones who would test them out. And when you're just playing your game, hang on, great. When you're just playing your game over and over again, you get very good at it. You know it in and out. And then when it gets released to the general populace, they may suffer. Oh, I was gonna use my big flame, but I don't have enough juice. I don't have any orbs. So the way he's spinning, this blue shape, it's making me think of Sonic, which in turn makes me think I was thinking about tomorrow, if I'm not completely beset by fatigue, I would like to try doing another Saturday stream. And my thought is either do another really chill F-Zero 99, because I had a great time doing that last week. Lots of fun people to hang out with and chat. Very fun to race and occasionally explode. My other thought is to stream, maybe as a one-off, we'll see how much it annoys me, is to stream Shadow the Hedgehog. Because I joked about it, and then the movie trailer came out, and then they're releasing Sonic and Shadow Generations, and I thought maybe I should. Hi, Andorra. Modern players struggled a bit with it, I assume the save system in this game, and thus the sequel did away with it for a more Celeste-y approach. I think the difficulty in like the saving in Celeste worked because each room was sort of like its own self-contained challenge. So if you bite it during a room, you're not losing a ton of progress. You know, it won't take you long to get back there. Whereas if you have to backtrack over a large area, It's not even so much having to do difficult things again, but it's just the time it takes to make that journey. That's what can get frustrating or tedious. Yeah, sorry, Sonic X Shadow Generations. I'm sure people are going to have a great time Googling that. They must have done it on purpose. They must have known. Yeah, I've also heard that a lot of old games are also intentionally made very difficult so people can't beat them in a weekend. Just gonna do this. Okay, I just want to go over there. Oh yeah, since I beansed it, I guess I need that fragment again. Plus, I bet the other thing is that, you know, games have always been very expensive. And, uh-oh. Should have gone down there. And for Famicom and NES games, you know, they can only fit so much information in the cartridges. So you want to give players the most bang for their buck, so why not make it excruciatingly difficult and force players to beat their heads against a wall until they finally triumph? I'm sure many people out there said, oh, modern games are too easy, but I think it's more modern games don't actively hate their player base as much and aren't having to stretch out their runtime. Like, limited continues. You know, in the days of video game rentals, I can see why limited continues were a thing. Or, not even just rentals, but, you know, the arcade era. Ow. Uh-oh. Whoop, no, we're good. But these days, it just adds tedium. Especially because there's so many games to play now. And you only have so much time. Yeah, that too. Game difficulty, or difficulty wasn't the biggest part of the fun. Good controls are really important. You know, I've never gotten to play the original Ninja Gaiden, or any of the other, like the newer, more modern ones. But the NES was before my time. I've seen it played, and I can see why Ninja Gaiden is both sort of revered as a cool game. Like one of the earliest games to have cutscenes, which seems so prosaic now, but it was pretty big back in the day, is my understanding. But ow. Also, just a lot of frustrating things like endlessly respawning enemies, punting you into pits. Ow. Oh, man. I should have made a thing. Oops. Yeah, I think that's a big thing, too, is does a game do difficulty well? And is the difficulty enjoyable? I'm going to try and articulate this thought while not getting crushed. But difficulty is very subjective, and what is difficult, it's like puzzle solving. What is difficult for one person may come easily to another, and vice versa. It's a delicate balance, making a game that is rewardingly challenging but not frustratingly so. Like, you don't want to feel your players to feel like they've hit a skill ceiling. I don't want to do that yet. Like, I thought Hollow Knight's difficulty was really well implemented because it controlled really well. It was satisfying. And I never felt like my deaths were cheap. And I could feel myself getting better each time I, say, re-attempted a boss. Because I would learn their patterns. And if I beansed it, I would always feel like, okay, it was my fault because I zigged when I should have zagged. I sippied when I should have zippied, if you will. Ow. Hang on, wait, I need to do this before I... There we go. But if you're perishing in a game because the controls don't function very well, the camera is janky, or, the enemy AI doesn't, like, it's rubber bandy, or the camera is screwy, like, just something is outside of your control, that gets frustrating. That I don't feel like is fun difficulty. You gotta strike a balance, and what may be too difficult for some people may feel just right for others, vice versa, so... I don't know if I'm articulating this thought very well. I'm trying not to die to spiders, but you know, or frogs. Dang Battletoads. You know, I never got to fight Absolute Radiance. I beat Nightmare King Grim, but I never did the boss rush stuff. Oh, I want up. Ori, please. Ugh, I can't. Trying so hard, I can't get back up there. Oh, there's an ability here. Hang on. An ancestral tree. Lero lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cut through the air. Yes. Sweet, sweet double jump. Oh, thank goodness. Objectively, some of the best movement in games that have it out. Who doesn't love a good double jump? Zamkiss or anyone else, have you done the boss rush in Hollow Knight? Like all of the, why can't I think of the name of that place? You know what I mean, where the boss rush content is. I don't know why I'm totally blanking on it. I did a couple of the rushes. Hey, you. Yeah, you better run. But, like, not the stuff leading up to Absolute Radiance. I think for me, I don't tend to like boss rushes very much, especially if they're very long. Because you know, you get to the end, or you get near the end and then you beans it, especially because, like, the later bosses are completely unique for that particular rush. So I have to learn all their patterns and everything. And if I beans it on the fight, because I didn't pick it up quick enough, then I have to do everything again. There's only so much time. You know what Crush Me said? They should stop releasing games so we can catch up. You have, though, Pantheon 5 is not fun and you would not recommend it to anyone. Yeah, I think that's why I stopped before that. You beat Radiant Absolute Radiance. Wow. Although it took you 3 weeks. Oh, I bet. I've seen that fight. It looks absolutely brutal. If I could try fighting it on its own, that'd be one thing, but having to go through the whole boss rush, again, I don't have the patience for it. And I think my hands would give up. I really enjoyed Nightmare King Grim. I thought that was a great fight. And in part because, you know, like most of the boss fights in Hollow Knight, it's very quick to try again. You know, if you screw up, you do a little better next time. Maybe you change your charm loadout. And you can just, you know, put me back in, coach. I got it this time. Yay. I'm gonna do that right now, just in case. I know I just did it a little while ago, but... You went into that Pantheon area just to see what the door was, and didn't bother when you were told what it was, since you've had a hard enough time with the bosses to begin with. That's understandable. As I said, difficulty is very subjective. Hollow Knight for me personally felt just right, but I think it played to a lot of my strengths, and just like the very tight movement, it just felt really good to play. And I just love being a little fella. A cute, tiny little fella, gender neutral, to be clear, going up against all these horrors and winning. For me, it's very empowering as a short person. I don't know, I have a soft spot for characters like the Knight and the Tunic Fox. And I'm sure Ori here as I get to know them. It was a fun challenge since you're always doing something. Pantheon 5 being completely non-gameplay for 40 minutes is a complete failure of design and disrespecting the player, yeah. Yeah, Hollow Knight's story was really compelling too. I think it's also a difficult balance to tell a story in sort of piecemeal like that. But I think Hollow Knight struck a good balance of leaving all of these little clues and NPCs all over the place for the player to piece things together. I think if it's too cryptic, it's not as fun. If I can get over there, even with my double jump, maybe. Let me plunk a thing down here. Belatedly, what's your Final Fantasy 14 name crush me? I assume it's not Nightmare King Grim. That's what I was thinking about. Actually, because I was thinking about it earlier. For anyone who has played Final Fantasy 14, what did you name your chocobo? I need to know. Mine is named Luigi. He's green. Yeah, show off. Hang on. Okay, that's ooze, so I can't get in there. Actually, do I want to go back and go into this door? Yeah, it's a spirit light container, so maybe I should. Yeah, my chocobo is named Luigi. It's actually short for Luigi's Mansion the Third. I couldn't fit Luigi's Mansion the Third, but in spirit, it's Luigi's Mansion the Third. And it's because before I got a chocobo in 14, come on, Ori, please. I had a dream about getting my chocobo, and I named it Luigi's Mansion the Third. And you can't argue with dreams. If your dream says you have to name your bird Luigi's Mansion the Third, you listen to that. Oh, Boss Rush, is that your name? That's incredible. Can I get through here with... I guess there's nothing wrong with trying. Okay, yeah, I can just go down here. All you remember from 14 is getting lost in the sauce. And you spent a long time in the gold saucer, huh? The platforming was fun. You know, a little jank, because it's not an engine meant for platforming, but you get good at it after a while, kind of. I mean, it's not the tightest controls, but... What is this? I don't know what this thing is. Like a year before you bothered to buy Fire Emblem 16, you dreamt that you played it and named your player character Sorbet Extra. Never forget Sorbet Extra. And also Luigi. Oh, there's more of the lasers. I don't have enough energy orbs to open that. Oh, I can move this. There we go. Boss Rush is such an incredible name for a Final Fantasy XIV character. Ow. I haven't played it in a long time, but I have a document on my laptop that's just full of silly names I've encountered in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know what I didn't even realize I respawned here. I don't know what I expected, but I would have definitely added Boss Rush to it if I'd seen you. Ori and the enemy seems small in comparison to the screen size to you. Is it noticeable when playing? I wouldn't say not for me playing, but I do find myself a little thrown off just by the fact that everything is some flavor of glowing orb. Like both the pickups and enemy projectiles. So my brain... And like just generally the game has a very glowing look to it, which sometimes makes projectiles difficult to distinguish, so I'm sure you've seen me bumble into a lot of things by now. Your alt is a big Hrothgar cat named Heckin' Chonkers. I love them. They're beautiful. Also, I'm very happy for all the people that wanted big buff cat ladies and got big buff cat ladies. Because I know a lot of people, and myself included, even though I haven't played in a long time, was afraid they would just be Mikote 2.0. Because Squeenix, Final Fantasy XIV, but Squeenix doesn't have the best track record for, how to phrase it? It's like the aura. And yes, I'm still kind of peeved about the aura, how the males are like 7 foot tall and hulking and feral and have very monstrous looking scales, and then the women are tiny and petite and demure. I don't have enough orbs. I need more orbs. Oh, I just have to earn more orbs and come back, I guess. Boo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because I'll need to get down there. Is there a good way to get more energy orbs aside from just fighting stuff? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's no, like, option to turn down the aura on things. I mean, I guess you get rid of the motion blur, but I don't think that would really make too much of a difference because it's not the aura. I like that you can show damage values. I don't know if I want to turn that on, because that might get distracting, I don't know, but I do like being able to see how much damage I'm doing. Anyway, I'm very glad that the female Hrothgar are not just demure cat ladies. And they're big and buff, and they actually have, you know, cat-like faces. They're not tiny, petite anime girls with cat ears, which was the fear. Uh-oh, ow. I need some orbs. Yeah, I don't care for the dimorphism of the aura. And I feel like I might have spoken about this on stream before, too. But let's see if I can get over there. It reminds me of how a lot of the dimorphism in Pokemon also really bothers me. And you see it more out in... Oh, I can't get through there? Aw, heck, man. I thought I could get through there. I guess I can't jump through that. Like, initially when they added dimorphism to Pokemon, I thought it was really cool. It was an interesting way to evoke nature in the real world. Especially with things like Unpheasant looking more, or the males looking more elaborate than the females, like a lot of birds. Or, oh, there's another orb. Or the Burmy line, and how you have Mothim and Wormadam, like actual bagworms. Like the females stay in their little bags, and only the males evolve wings like that. Like, I thought that was cool, that reflection of actual nature, but a lot of Pokemon these days do the dimorphism based around more human concepts of masculine and feminine traits. So you'll have stuff like, Tinkaton, who I think is like a fun Pokemon otherwise. But, you know, they're cute and pink, and they're female only. And, you know, cute and pink and being girly is a human thing. So it's kind of dull. Like, logically, there shouldn't be a reason for that. Also, I have 4 orbs. I'm gonna try going... Should I go back? Well, if I do this, I want to set down a checkpoint. I'll just set down a checkpoint here. You want things like those tropical birds where the sexes are exactly the same, but males are blue and females are green. See, that's fun. And, like, just make it interesting. If you have your Pokemon adhere to human standards of masculinity and femininity, it's boring. Requires 2 ability points. I gotta get that, though. Okay, hang on. How do I air dash? I'm assuming it's in my controls. Okay, right trigger? Or right bumper? I think? No? Hang on. How I air dash? Oh, maybe that's just regular dash that I can't do yet. Oh yeah, Mass Effect doing that too. Oh, Air Dash's tooltip is a bit misleading. It still requires the dash skill. It only allows using it in the air. Oh, boo. I want a refund. I mean, I'm sure I'll get it eventually, but boo. Uh-oh, ow, ow, ow. No, we're good, we're good. You know, actually, to go back to the Gardevoir line, I feel like if they made Gardevoir now in more recent gens, Gardevoir would be female only. It still bothers me that Gallade is male only. Like, there's no reason for it. Let me have a cool lady night. You know, like, why not? Placed there because it's a DLC skill, thus the developers do not know when we will get it. Oh, thank you. I thought I was just completely missing something obvious. And it was haunting me. I'm gonna plunk another one of these down just in case I fall in that pit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, good thing I placed that down. Really reminds me of falling into a pit in Rayman 2. Where it just kind of like mercy despawns you. And you respawn with a little more health. Ugh. Or rather with some of your health gone. But otherwise no progress lost. There we go. Frostlass is cool, and that one I get, at least because it's... I want to show off. It's based on a Yuki Onna. So that one at least makes sense. But stuff like Galley just feels arbitrary. Or like Indeedee. Knuckles, please. Good. Oh, great. Oh, no, it's Donkey Kong. Alright. Hang on, let me just... Okay. Oh. I can't jump up through that wooden post, can I? Well, yes, I can. Ow. Need a gap in the rocks. Okay. Okay, I want to read chat. I should probably wait a second. Ow. You know, or just get hit directly on the head. That's fine, too. I'm sure Ori doesn't mind, right? You're fine, Ori. The base game did not have dash, light burst, and more importantly, the ability to warp between wells. Oh. Thus, the game never expects us to use it, and outside of the DLC areas are not built with it in mind. I'm glad they retroactively added a fast travel. Very much appreciate it when games of this ilk have fast travel systems. Hello, Knuckles. Oh, that looked painful. Oh, Ori made a little noise. I wonder if it was a sarcastic, "You're welcome." Haha, secrets. The mole from Noki Bay is up there. Luce, are you still here? Because I've heard oh, hang on. Ori brought kindness and hope to his heart. Aww. Cool, I got the water vein. But remember, the element of waters rests high atop the Ginso tree. We shall bring back the waters. Let us return immediately. Yeah, Luce, if you're still here, I've heard things about your Mario Sunshine playthrough leading up to that mole. Okay, I do want to go down through that gate. I'll have to get more orbs, though. Oh, well, there's also this gate right here that I can't open because I don't have enough orbs for it. Boo. I need to get more orbs somewhere. It is convenient, but sometimes we're meant to backtrack through previous areas with our newfound skills to find collectibles. That would be a problem. If, yeah, people just warp around and then they miss things and then they wind up with very little health. I find, generally, I like quick travel in these types of games when I'm not entirely sure where to go next, or I've gotten a new movement ability and like, oh, I want to try it out in this previous area or something. And having fast travel out, heck, means I don't have to spend as much time physically wandering back there. Like, I really loved Metroid Prime when I played it, but I wish there were fast travel options. But as I said, I'm happy that it has that little hint system That gives you a nudge to where you need to go next so you don't spend forever wandering the world map. Okay, this time. Nope, not that time. Oh, man. Maybe I need the dash to get in there? I'm not sure. I feel like I can... Whoa! Oh, beans. I kind of wish I'd opened that gate sooner now, but... Yeah, because if there's like a fast travel point or something, then I could see having to go back down later, but... I just need to get more orbs, I guess. Hi, Joanna. You made it to Under the Well. I'm so happy you've been playing Tunic. What do you and Lane think so far? Found yourself using fast travel way less in Ori than any other Metroidvania just because wandering around with Little Spirit is fun. I agree. So far, I've enjoyed the movement in this game. Ori themselves is so spry and nimble. And they give you, whoa, a lot of handy movement abilities fairly early, like the ability to wall climb and double jump, which I appreciate. And Ori's already pretty speedy too, which helps. Okay, so this recharges all my orbs, so I can go back down there now. This game has nice music too. I like the faint hints of the main leitmotif I've heard in some of the areas. I love themes in my music. Can I get up there? Or I guess maybe I have to go around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, Ori. Ow. Yeah, that was a good... Uh-oh. Sorry, Ori. Gareth Coker, is that the name of the, composer? I'll have to look up their, other body of work if they've done stuff outside of the Ori games. The ambiance of this game, I think, is excellent. I guess this is just curved a little too much for me to climb. Oh, he made Halo Infinite's soundtrack. Interesting. Okay, let me plunk one of these here. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, Sari can't reach. That's good. Not Sari. Sane. I keep wanting to call it Sari, and I don't know why. Maybe because it rhymes with fairy. Good. Maybe I should make that soul link on the other side. How do I get across? Out. Just eat the death. Oh no, don't go back. I'm trying to see if I can do this without injuring myself, or if I need another movement ability, like if I can cling to the other side or something. No, that uses my double jump. Yeah, so if I fall and jump again, it uses my double jump. Uh-oh. Well, good enough. For much of development, Ori and Sane's names were switched. Yeah, I'm also glad they... I don't know why I did that. I'm glad they switched it. Ori just doesn't seem like a Sane, and vice versa. Like, just the sound of Ori is very cute and fits what Ori is. Where's the other one? Come on, Sane. Uh-oh. Get it, get it, get it. I don't want to jump into those spikes. Let's just climb the wall. Can I jump? Uh-oh. From... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. From the wall to the middle post. You mean from the right side to the middle post? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Sorry, Ori. Like, from here to the middle post, you mean? I'm gonna try. Oh, yeah, I can make it. I guess that first one was a ruse. Oh, that's much better. Hurt Ori all of those times, and for what? Sorry, buddy. Good. Oh, there's more of them. Oops. Well, I'll just make a soul link on the other side. So I don't have to do this every time. Oh. Yeah, good. Very good. Oh, posture check. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I said it earlier, but it was quite early in the stream. If you are subscribed, there is a new emote. Vibin'. I wanted to make, there's another one I wanted to make today, but I just was too tired. Ow. I don't mind the platforming too much, but I mean, I like platformers. So what's throwing me off is dodging these projectiles, because again, there's so many glowing things on screen that my brain kind of tunes the thorns out. Ow, uh-oh. Oh, no. At least I'm over here now, but still. Maybe that's why I don't play Toho. Too many glowing bullets. My eyes don't know where to look. Come on, man. Rude. Do the enemies in this game have names? Like, is there a bestiary one can unlock? Yeah, I guess I do have... I wonder if I had this, if I could reach the slug fellas. Oh well. Instead of beating them slowly with the Sane. Every time I try and remember Sane's name, I have to stop and think Fire Emblem Cavalier. Otherwise, I'm going to keep calling him Sari. Oh. Friend. There we go. Okay. No more slugs, I hope. Excellent. Yay. Vitality. You honestly remember so little of this game. You haven't played it since 2016, but that was like last year. Come on. Right? Oh. Try not to think about that. Like, a friend pointed out when the Sonic Generations remaster was announced that the original Sonic Generations came out, like, what, 10 years ago? Because I remember seeing the announcement thinking, you know, it seems too soon for a remaster. Didn't we just get that game? I can't bust through here, can I? I guess not. Not with the abilities I currently have. Okay, I want to open that other door and get that other thing down there. Though, actually, since I just used a save point... Ah, I did it. Oh, too many glowing things coming at me. Oh, this is just Mega Man right here. It really just said no. No. Get pranked. Ow. I'm not even mad, because, you know, the well is right there. Why would they do that? Why would you put that there? What is this, limbo? like a thwomp. I mean, I guess you can see the rocks dropping from it, but even then. That's so rude. If it's gonna be a thwomp, at least give it a jaunty face. Ow. Heck. Hang on, let me just... Ow. Mm. Please? Ow. Maybe I need to use this thing? Yeah. Ow. Why is this forest so pointy? Well, I guess it is... The name should tell me as much. What is this place called? Thorn something? Oh, no, I'm in Moon Grotto. I'm not even in Thornfelt Swamp, technically. Why is this place so pointy? Oh, can I not even get up to that right now? No. Oh, that's tragic. Okay, come on. No. No, it's not even that strong. I guess I need to upgrade it. I guess there isn't a way up there right now that I can see, so I guess I have to come back here with another movement ability. I wish I could put a pin in the map. Kind of like the pins you can get in Hollow Knight. Because I will forget. Okay, I'm just going to use the... Ow, the well. And restore my orbs, and then I'm going to go back down below. And open that other energy door. As an Ori player, it took you forever to start using markers in Hollow Knight. I guess because I played Hollow Knight first that I'm more accustomed to that now. Hollow Knight was actually the game that got me into streaming regularly. I gotta remember that's there too. Because I had played Hollow Knight on my own, and I loved it so much that I wanted to share it with friends. Oh, I can't get back through here. Okay. And so, yeah, I've played through Hollow Knight twice. And I feel like at some point I'm probably going to play through it a third time because it just, I really enjoyed it. I don't know when, but at some point. But I find myself missing the pins, at least for me, because I am so easily distractible that being able to mark important spots on the map is really helpful for me. Oh. How did I get back down? No, I can't. Ow. Ah, great. I'm all the way back up here. I'm just gonna run past. I really need to fight those. Just need to get what's in there on the way down. There's abilities you can unlock that will mark all the collectibles on the map. Very much appreciated. It's not even just collectibles, but it's... like, say, you see something that's out of reach and you think, okay, if I get a wall climb, a double jump, an air dash, to use examples, then I know I can reach that, but I don't have it yet. And then by the time I get the requisite ability, I've forgotten where I need to use it. And then I wander all over the place going, where did I have to use that again? Okay, so I need to hug the left so I don't fall all the way down. Okay. Oh. Okay, and then I can go back down here. And then, yeah, just to the left. Spider, no. Spider, no. Thank you. Okay, and then back through here. Don't get squished. Okay, that's a long way back. This game is smaller and is fairly clever about where it sends you, so you rarely have to go far out of your way for them. That is very good to know. I am not the biggest fan of having to backtrack. Especially if you have to go a very long way. Excellent. Okay, now I can push this down. There we go. It is... Oh, that's right. That was the ow, the shard. Ugh, don't die to those spikes. Be very sad. I could get another orb, so I can just... More energy linked, so I can make a little save point. That would be nice. Before I do something foolish, and then I have to walk all the way back. Yeah, I noticed it does mark... Yeah, breakable walls and stompable floors. Very, very appreciated, because definitely not going to remember those. Oh boy. A little stressful. A little stressful, because if I get hit, then I lose so much progress. I mean, I guess if I really wanted, I'd come back here when I have 5 energy orbs. Okay, I guess I'm going right, since that's where the collectible is. Just don't get hit, forehead, come on. It's easy. Wait, can I not get through here? Is this not something I can get through right now? Did I come all the way down here for nothing? I can't even get the thing. I don't think I can get the thing up there. What a heck. Yeah, and I can't seem to get rid of that. Well, botheration. Is there anything worth my time over here? Or should I just say heck it and let it kill me so I respawn back at the well? Oh, that's so sad. Oh wait, there's out. There's a lever. Maybe I can shut these off. Okay, well there's that. I mean, that's nice. Oh, if they're off... Okay. Okay, I see. I was thinking, oh no, I need a more different ability that I don't have, but... I see. Thank goodness. Can I push this a little further? Yeah. Wouldn't that be silly if I let the upwards projectile hit me? Yay. Oh. Relief. Oh, and a giant spirit light container. I'm just gonna do that. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? I guess I could get Spark Flame. Yeah, I guess this stuff is not going to do me very good, or do me much good until I get more abilities. I kind of want the secret detecting stuff too, though. You were waiting for me to not push the block further in. Bro, did you not push the block further in and then get hit? I mean, I wouldn't judge if you did. Because that does seem like a very you thing to do. And I mean that with the utmost affection. Okay, I guess I'm just going back up. You know, it's the other emote that I was wanting to work on was a very... Does anybody know the cow emoji that's like 2 dot eyes and a cat just sneezed? Bless you, kitty cat. With like a sideways triangular mouth that looks happy in a very dopey way. You heard him sneeze? The microphone picked it up. Well, there you go. You get a cat sneeze. And you get a cat sneeze. Okay, I guess I just have to go back up this way now. Gesundheit. Oop. Back up this way. Ow. Jeez. Okay, and then I can cross over. Whoop. Hopefully I can get back to the well without any issues. Nice that there's no boulders falling on my head. Appreciate that. I'm curious if Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps is less glowy, for lack of a better word. I do think this game is very pretty, but the visual noise definitely makes it a little hard to distinguish attacks sometimes. But again, that could just be me having difficulty parsing glowing objects. Oh, hello, Rai fam. And yes, I will. Let me posture check and I will hydrate. Uno momento. If you have a beverage, you should take a sip too. I needed that. Thank you. Helps to not be shrimping. Happy Friday, everybody. Also, if you're a Splatoon player, the next Splatfest coming up, at least in the West, is what's the best day of the week, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I mean, I know Friday does have Maury's stream, but I prefer Saturday myself. There's no looming dread hanging over my head about work like on Sunday, and I don't have to be at work like on Friday. I can sleep in, I can make myself a nice cup of tea or coffee. I can get up early and like go for a walk or get some art done. I don't have to talk to the rabble. Can I make it across here? No. Ow. Sorry, Ori. Sorry, Ori. Maybe if I jump on the wall. Yeah, Sunday scaries. Of course, what I've seen now is jokes people have made about Big Man is Catholic because he's Team Sunday. Okay, there we go. That's true. The projectiles are not spammy and they're slow moving. So I guess maybe visual noise isn't the correct word for it. But that spider is really going wild. I think it's just my brain. That it takes a bit to distinguish the glowing of, good pickups versus harmful enemy projectiles. Granted, all the enemy projectiles are purple, so they are distinct in that sense. Can I make it across here? Ow. Not like that, I can't. Not to speak of the Radiant's glowy projectile on an equally glowy background. Ugh. Yeah, that was a tough fight. Because, well, for several reasons. I mean, it's a tough fight, but also everything is so bright, but it is the Radiant, so I get it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ow. Oh, never mind. I do kind of appreciate the mercy that if you hit spikes once, it does damage, but it seems then if you hit them again, you die, so to speak, and respawn. So you don't just get trapped down a pit and bounce around in agony until you run out of health. Nice little mercy there. And now I'm thinking about the Radiance fight and how cool the final part of it is. And also how much your hands are probably shaking because you get there and it's like, okay, this is the pentultimate, this is the, not pentultimate, this is the ultimate part of the fight. One more hit. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh, can I not get through here? I guess not. It's a breakable floor. Oh, never mind. Uh-oh. Oh, just barely. Spikes just do a lot of damage and you only have the health to tank a single hit. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a mercy thing where if you fall down in a pit, you don't just spend forever bouncing around. Like, again, not to bring up Hollow Knight, but, you know, it was another Metroidvania where you're a little guy. I did like how that game handled platforming challenges. where if you hit spikes, you sort of immediately respawn at a ledge nearby. And there's sort of little checkpoints throughout spiky areas, so you don't have to redo large portions of it if you bite it. I mean, if you lose all your health, then yeah, you do have to redo it. But it's not like you take one hit and then you die, have to respawn at a bench kind of thing. I feel like that would just get irritating. Especially for certain locations. Cough, cough, White Palace, cough, cough. Oh, Till, hello! How did, oh gosh, what was the game you were playing? Something in Blade? How did that go? Is it, fairly early in the morning for you still? I guess I should say bonjour. It reminds you of Hollow Knight. Yeah, I was just talking about Hollow Knight. Are you also a fan of Hollow Knight? It is a game very dear to my heart because it's what got me back into streaming on the regular. I don't think I could make it across there right now. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I say that. I don't have to backtrack too far if I bite it, so... Let's try. Okay, we're okay. Ow. Okay, so there's the map fragments, and I need to go back up there. I guess I might as well. I don't know if I can get that right now, that glowing orb in the middle. I can zoom. So yeah, I don't know if I can get that yet. And even if I can, I'd have to go back there anyway, because there's a breakable floor, so I'd be coming back at some point. Merge and Blade was kind of whatever. Oh, it's a little disappointing. Hopefully it was better than the Battletoads game. It was a little disappointing seeing like all the personality in the animations in that game and the UI, and yet the gameplay itself looked miserably unfun. And it was trying way too hard to be funny. I can see it's going for those Saturday morning cartoon vibes, but it takes a little more finesse to achieve Saturday morning cartoon vibes. Oh, I love how Ori helicopters when they bounce while I'm holding down A. That's cute. Actually, Till, since it's afternoon for you, a thing that I've wondered, it's a very silly, simple French question, but I've never gotten a straight answer. How do you say good afternoon in French? Would you just say bonjour? Hi, Capotico. Yeah, I know. Who would try too hard to be funny? Can't imagine that. I am not making a dig, by the way. Capotico is genuinely hilarious. No takebacks. Okay, I can get up there now, so... Hey, let's plunk a thing down just to... Oh, right, it's an unsafe zone. Never mind. Bon après-midi. I hope I said that right. I was decent at French in school when it's, you know, it's mandatory here in Canada, but it's been a while, so I've forgotten most of it. Bonjour and greeting in the afternoon. Thank you. That's what I'd heard from French speakers, that usually you just say bonjour, but I was wondering if there was a specific good afternoon, if one wanted to use it. Arigato. Merci. There we go. I guess I should ask comment ça va? Oh, blight and thorns. The waters of Nibel once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotten and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Ginso tree's heart we must find. You wanted to take French in high school, but your school only offered Spanish, huh? I mean, I guess it's nice they offered a language class. But still, I think my school offered French, obviously, and I think Spanish in high school. I think those are your only options. I wanted to learn Japanese, but unfortunately, no such luck. So I'm largely self-taught. I have taken a formal class I wanted to take more formal classes. Oh, a secret. But all the more advanced levels would get canceled because there weren't enough people signing up. I guess after the first class, they found it too difficult. I don't know, maybe, or just people didn't feel incensed to continue. You really wish you were fluent in Spanish, but your Spanish teachers were all so bad, including a not Mexican guy who made you call him Mr. Mexico. That's a little uncomfortable. Uh-oh, just like falling into these spikes. When you were in Spanish class, the teacher was like 91 and often not able to come into class. Whoa. I mean, one presumes they were still teaching because they just loved it that much and not because they were unable to retire in this economy. I guess I can't get rid of these fiery fellas. However funny I may find you, I'm the one with a consistent string of plenty stream titles. Well, thank you. This is... Well, it's my first time playing Ori, but it's not my first stream of it. I finished Tunic on Tuesday, and I still had some time, so I decided to start Ori because my brother had recommended this game to me for a long time, and I trust my brother's recommendations. So I've been enjoying it so far. Very lovely visual presentation. And you're just a little fella. Your school taught European Spanish when most Spanish speakers in North America speak Latin Spanish. That would also be a problem. Oh, I'm up here now. I'm curious how much Spanish differs between Spain Spanish and Mexican Spanish. Like, I'm sure there's probably a fairly big difference, like true French, Parisian French, and Canadian French. I can tell the accents apart. If I heard someone speak French with a true French accent, and I heard someone speak with a Canadian French accent, I can tell them apart, but I couldn't quite explain or articulate why. There's a certain sound to it. Oh, this takes me here. Can I jump across these thorns? I trusted you with Tunic, and I am trusting you with Ori. That's right. Don't let me down, bro. Everyone here will know you failed me. Nah, never. Your high school was the same, a common complaint amongst the student body. Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense to teach the type of Spanish that is spoken in North America. I don't actually know what type of French is taught in schools here, but it's probably Parisian French. So my mom had explained to me that Canadian French is a lot rougher, for lack of a better word. She did teach me all the swears. Not that I use them. I do know that the swears are based around, oh, it's one of those things again, like words from the Catholic Church. I mean, there's conventional swear words too, but a lot of them, she explained to me, it's like using God's name in vain. So, like, she grew up in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, in a very French-speaking part of Winnipeg. And my maternal grandmother's first language was French. But she didn't teach my mom French, unfortunately. Oh, that goes back up there. Interesting. But she had a lot of, you know, very French friends. And I remember her saying that, like, a friend of hers, her dad, would love to swear by saying tabernacle, which is the tabernacle, which I think is like the thing you store communion wine in. So it's not inherently a bad word, but again, you're using a religious term in vain. That's how she explained it, anywho. There we go. I did it. Where does this emerge from? I was wondering if you'd perk up from the Winnipeg mention, Joanna. Winnipeg sucks. I'm glad you got out of there. I'm allowed to say Winnipeg sucks because we would go there for vacation, and I say that in air quotes every single summer. My brother can attest. Long car rides, and we would just visit family and not do anything else. I'm very shy, and I'm not good at talking to relatives. Oh, this is an unsafe zone. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Cannot fast travel. There are enemies about. So I'm looking at chat. You learned Cuban Spanish. Well, now I'm curious what Cuban Spanish is like. Do I have to get this slug fella to hit this? Slug fella. No. Maybe I just have to kill slug fella? Ow. Heck. That is not as powerful as I'd like it to be. Okay, I probably shouldn't read chat, because if I die, I'll have to do a bunch of platforming again, and it'll be very slow. I'll have to push blocks. Ah! Excuse me. You don't get to appear down there. It's my spot. Okay, cool. There we go. Your swears are religion related, while English swears are sex related. Yeah, that's an interesting, dichotomy the word? I don't know. But, contrast maybe? That's how you feel with Alberta, bro. Take me with you. Ugh. I'm not gonna get into it, but Alberta, not a great place. More bad news. Ugh. What do I want to upgrade now? I guess I could still sit on it for a bit. Because I don't have Charge Flame. I assume that's another ability I'll get later, so there's no point in getting it right now. But I could get Life Efficiency, because why not? And then Ultra Spirit Magnet. Why not? There we go. And my brother, you're from Winnipeg. I'm so sorry. Okay, don't look at chat. I better pay attention. Let's see. Oh, it's Portal. Portal's the only game I've made myself motion sick while playing, because yes, I put a portal directly above and below one another. Had to see what happened. Well, very glad that this resets your double jump. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make another little checkpoint here. Is Charge Flame my burst attack? I thought it was another. Oh. I guess it is. I was thinking that Charge Flame was another ability, but no, you're right. Oh well. Next upgrade, perhaps. I mean, I was gonna get this stuff anyway. What would Canadians say is a good city to visit? Ooh. Thinking about it, I haven't gotten to travel very much across Canada. I mean, Toronto has a lot of stuff in it, but at the same time, it also takes forever to get anywhere. Calgary has the Calgary Stampede, but it doesn't have much more than the Calgary Stampede. Vancouver's kind of expensive, but it's a nice artsy city. You're by the ocean. Victoria is also very nice. Again, expensive, but it's pretty, and you're by the ocean. I've been to Newfoundland, and the stereotype there is that everyone is really nice and welcoming. And from my experience, that's true. They could even, oh gosh, what is it called when they swear you in as an honorary Newfoundlander? A screech, I think? You get screeched in. Victoria, Banff, Montreal. There we go. I've been to 2 of those 3. I've never been to Montreal, but I've also heard it's cool. However, Montreal is very French, so brush up on your French. Canadian French. Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air. Listen to his voice, the wisdom he shared. His voice is telling me I can air dash. Oh, just kidding. I can bash. Never mind. Well, that's not what I thought at all. Pull wide near lanterns or enemy projectiles. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess this is the kind of thing that will make more sense when I actually use it, huh? Projectiles will be redirected. First, is there anything over here? No. Feels more fun than just an air dash, huh? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so it kind of locks you in place for a second while you... Oh, that's cool. This is Ori's flower power, his charge blast, his flame whip, his morph ball, his Kirby float. That very much recontextualizes it. Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto are all in a top 10 best places in the world to live list you saw last year, if that helps. Well, if you can afford it, maybe. Oh, hi, frog. Okay, so I can launch myself up. Cool. Thanks, frog. Okay, let me just do that. You don't need any French to visit Montreal. Oh, I kind of had it in my head that I know, like, the further east you... Well, east on the mainland you go, the Frenchier it gets. Oh, I can't break through that. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. You know, I'm just gonna eat the death and get my health back. But I've never gotten to go to Montreal. I know it has the, what's the name of the winter carnival they do there? With that odd-looking snowman mascot I forget the name of. Ow. Smooth. Uh-oh, I'm gonna hit it again. I guess I should ask, Zamkis, are you Canadian as well? I don't want to assume, but... Can I not break this? Oh, I can redirect the projectiles. Okay, so they go in the opposite direction of me. I see. Okay. This is a fun mechanic. I've never encountered anything quite like it in a game before. I like it. Oh, right. Opposite direction of me. That might take a bit of... Well... A bit of, training myself to remember that it goes in the opposite direction of me. There we go. Oh, I bet I can catch it on the rebound, too, since it goes slow enough. Opposite direction. Had it right. I hesitated. I doubted myself. Ah, beans. Okay, there we go. And then I aim up. There we go. Cool. Oh, you live in Montreal. Oh. Well, that makes a lot of sense now, why you would know. The majority of us are French speakers, but everyone knows English. That is convenient. Be a fun city to visit. I've heard there's a lot of really cool architecture in Montreal, just because it's an old city. But my French is a little lacking. Oh. What am I doing? Maury, what was that? I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, actually. Okay, that won't break it. There we go. Whoosh. getting so close. Come on, slug. Give me that bomb. Oh, come on. I feel like I'm so close, and yet... There we go. Jeez. Never doubt myself, only doubt the game's ability to know what I want to do. What if I don't know what I want to do? I never know what I want to do. Ugh. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oof. Okay. You live across the Great Lakes from Canada, and yet it takes forever to drive. It is weird there isn't a ferry that takes you across, huh? That is the thing with Canada, that it takes forever to get anywhere. You've never been to Canada, it's huge. Xbox huge, if you will. Now there's a dead meme. Ow. Good. Yeah, I deserve that. Trust your instincts, young Padawan. You know in your heart when the moment is right. Never give up. Ow, trust your instincts. Ow. Okay, I can't reach that from here, can I? No. I wasn't expecting this game to be so technical with its platforming. I guess Hollow Knight is more combat focused, and Ori seems to be a little more about the platforming. At least that's my observation from, you know, the, what, not quite 3 hours I've spent with it. Quite an old city with a bustling nightlife. I feel like even just the architecture would be cool to see. Okay. What is that? That looks very friendly. Ow. 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 Okay, I have to, I think, fling those back at this creature. Make sure I'm not flinging myself into spikes. There we go. Cool. Oh well, yay. I am glad they have these fast travel points. Even if you don't always want to use them so you don't miss things. Just, if I don't know, I missed an item here and I had to go all the way through that gauntlet again and get back up. Not the most fun thing. Double jump. Oop, there we go. Whoosh. You've seen a couple streamers. Oh, hang on. Part of the Ginso tree once kept the element of water safe, but now it's corrupted, all foul and decayed. We have to help it cure and cleanse all the blight by removing the corruption on both of the sides. Surely something a little Miracle Girl will fix, right? You've seen a couple streamers play this. It's very dedicated to the movement aspect of platforming. The first game doesn't even have Hollow Knight style bosses. Oh. I suppose, yeah, I was gonna say I fought like what feels like mini bosses, but yeah, I guess I feel like I would have fought a bigger boss by now. Whoop. Hang on here. There's an item here. Okay, there we go. I want that. Well, this is a fun ability. You're right, who needs an air dash? This is cooler. Uh-oh, I missed. I wonder if I can break that. Nope. Okay, I'm probably not getting through there. I like the focus on platforming in this game. It feels very nice to move around in. Good movement. Can you come up here so I can get... Whoa. Can I not launch it into this tree? Oh, they're just gone. Have a good one, Joanna. Oh yeah, I heard about that for Celeste's 6th anniversary. They released that N64-like platformer. I'll have to try it at some point. Has anyone here given it a shot yet? Oh, I think I needed one of those frogs to break that. I'll bother. Can I get through to the right here? Nope. Ow. Just a wall of vines. Hello, frogs. Oh, I got a Chivo for causing an enemy to destroy itself. Well, okay. I didn't even know what I did to it, but sure. Yeah, Ori himself can't even attack, which is an interesting mechanic. But I like it makes this stand out more from other Metroidvanias, which tend to be more combat focused. So I like this bigger emphasis on movement. Let's see. Do I want to upgrade this just yet? Why not? If I remember to use it. Well, let me go to the right for now. Why not? I'll come back to those frogs. Ow. Is this anything? No. It's just glowing all fancy. I wonder what Sane actually is. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, I need projectiles. I've just kind of been interpreting them as some kind of fairy. Oh, that's not gonna work. These thorns do not move in the way I need them to break that. I don't think. They drop off too fast. Well, I need some sort of projectile to shoot through there so I can break this. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. Really glad these projectiles move slowly. Oh no, no! Oh, beans. No. No. Good. Ugh. Sane is the light of the spirit tree ripped from its core by Kuro's talents. Thank you. I love having more lore details in a game. I get a little, not frustrated exactly, but sad if I'm watching a streamer play through a game that has a heavy focus on story, or at least like an interesting narrative, and they're just ignoring it completely. I don't mean like, you know, missing things occasionally, because as anyone who's streamed knows that streamer brain is real. Oh heck. Great. Streamer brain is real, and it's very easy to overlook things just unintentionally, because, you know, you're half reading the game, half looking at, or you're half playing the game and half reading chat. But when it's just constant, like they're just mashing through text, they're not bothering to engage with the game and the narrative it's trying to tell. Again, not frustrating exactly, and I mean, people can play games however they see fit. I guess it just makes me a little sad. Especially if it's a game like whose narrative that you personally really enjoyed, and you want to see other people react to that same thing in the narrative, and then they just skip past it. Yeah, this is a very big tree, I gotta say. I like the sense of scale, but also, yeah, don't look down. Well, it's fine. Ori doesn't take fall damage. They're fine. Okay, let's go back to the left. Yeah, people who play games with a lot of dialogue or text and they skip through it all. Maybe the worst is when someone skips through dialogue and text that's sharing important mechanics, and then they don't know what to do. And again, like, I don't mean if somebody misses something on accident. Again, streamer brain is real. It is very real. Man, I need to... Froggies, I need you to not kill each other, please. Can I chain this up, maybe? Doesn't really seem like it, though. It's pretty... I think I just need the frog to shoot it up here, because I can't make it go very far. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not... Ow, I'm not naming names. Boom. You was sitting with your girlfriend watching a friend play Hades. You stopped watching because they kept skipping the dialogue. What? The dialogue and the excellent voice acting? I still can't believe Zagreus' voice actor is the game's composer, and I think, like, they were just having him compose, or not compose, just, like, record scratch tracks. Then they realized, wait, no, your voice is perfect. Froggy, I need you to... Can I, like, force the frog over here? Oop. Well, I can. Not like that, but I can. Hang on, okay. So evidently they respawn if I go far enough away, so... Okay. Ow. Oh, great, the frogs haven't respawned yet. Hang on, I gotta go further away. Ow. I haven't played Bastion yet. I need to, because I really liked Hades. I like Transistor, too. Those are the only two Supergiant games that I've played, but I'd like to play more. They do very nice art direction. I mean, there's a lot of other positive points about their games, but what tends to stick out to me is the art direction, specifically. Where are the froggies? Are we sure we need the frog? Oh man, am I supposed to just use my spirit flame and I'm just... Cool. This is why I wish I'd finished that other emote. For the moments when I am the clown. Honk honk. Ow. I need up. Please stop injuring me. Pain. Pain pickle. I guess when I say froggies, I mean these fellas that are shooting fire at me so I can burn this down, but yeah, because that doesn't work. I just need to launch. Not you. Not you. Get out of here. Oh, heck. Well, I got there, and then I blew up. That's a very good goose emote, may I say. Is that a specific streamer's emote, or is that just one of Twitch's universal emotes? I'm thinking now about how I realized that in Final Fantasy XIV, like all of the different races you can play as, if you want to be lore compliant, there are different... Ah, heck. Different rules for how their names work, and I mean, you don't have to be lore compliant. You can name yourself Boss Rush, and it rules. But if you want it to be lore compliant, well, that's not what I want to move. Heck. Heck. If you want it to be lore compliant, you know, there are certain rules to follow. And I realized that for one of the Rogadine tribes, I forget which one, but it is entirely lore compliant to have a male Rogadine named Horrible Goose. Oh, it's a GDQ emote. Oh. Are there any good runs you would recommend from GDQ? Aside from peanut butter. I've seen peanut butter. But I love speed runs, but the crowd noises kind of stress me out. There we go. Well, maybe stress me out isn't the word. I just find they're distracting. Hang on. Since I died, there's nothing over here that no, there's that spider. I wonder if I could burn those vines with fire from one of those fire-breathing frogs. You mean you can't believe I got that? Was that not the intended solution? I guess that did seem pretty fiddly. Was I supposed to just, like, direct one of the spider's projectiles at it? Which maybe would have made more sense. Okay, that doesn't break that. Oh, well. Supposed to use the spider shots. In retrospect, that does make a lot more sense, because that seemed very fiddly. Oops. Oops. Oh, well, did I fix your tree yet? I did not fix your tree. Oh, that would make sense why I can't do anything else with the spider. Oops. Well, I did it. Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go. I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, we all hydrated. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, I was drinking my water. I thought it would, you know, I could just stand there. Hang on a second. I hydrated and so did Ori. Oh, this is what I mean, the main theme. This triumphant main theme. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. Whee! I would start humming the escape music from Super Metroid, but I don't want to cover up... Oh no, there was a thing down there. Oh well, just ability points. I don't want to talk over the music. Slug. Ugh. Yeah, they're just ability points. I don't really need them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I need another projectile. Thank you. Oh, this is so cool. Don't worry about the ability points. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I caught it. Oh, goodbye. Whatever you are. Uh-oh. Yay! Woof. Well, that's much easier when one is not just standing there drinking their water bottle and then they drown. Thank you! You remember a streamer you mod for had a hell of a time with that segment. That was really cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Kuro. Oh. I assume that's Kuro. I mean, they're black. Please don't eat. I'm like 0 calories. Maybe 1 calorie. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh bother. Well, I may be falling to my death, but I look very cute. Also, thank you. I like platformers, if you couldn't tell. Beep. It was the light that she hated, the light of our kind. But Ori's kindness would once again save my child. Oh, it's you again. Oh. Thanks, bud. Not Knuckles. Thanks. Oh gosh, this area is so pretty too. Ori, I thought I had lost you to Kuro's talons of hate. But it was Gumo who saved you, delivering us from an uncertain fate. But look here! With the Ginso tree restored, Nibel's waters are clear. But there's no time to lose. We must make haste. The element of wind's next, resting deep within the forlorn ruins. Inside the misty woods, there's a key that will open their gates. I like Sane's rhyming. A little bit of Gruntilda in there. Best song in the game, Restoring the Light Facing the Dark. I agree, it was so cool for that segment. I'm a little sad that Can we say that I first tried it because I was drinking my water at the same time and it started? I didn't realize that I would immediately be pushed into action once I restored the tree. I definitely first tried it, thanks. I had my water bottle in my hand as soon as the water started rising. Oh. No one clipped it yet. I was drinking my water. We all hydrated too much. This game is so cool. Okay, Thornfelt Swamp again. There's a thing there. So can I go swimming now? Oh, I have an oxygen meter. Oh no. Well, I guess that's why there's an ability on the tree about what? Oh, infinite air. Whoop. Is there a secret down here? Oh, but I have to break that. The sequence... Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not going to get charged by that thing before I read this. The sequence, the Ginso tree's escape, is what you mentioned earlier when you spoke about game difficulty. For you, the escape of one is your favorite sequences in gaming, full stop, and a masterpiece of design, art, and music. I agree. But others raged very hard there, getting stuck for hours before simply stopping playing. You've watched people struggle with it for 4 to 5 hours. Whoa. Did I do good? But I can also see that, I mean, I play a lot of platformers. Like, Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. And I can beat that one 100%. But I feel like that sequence is probably a big step up in difficulty from the rest of what Ori has demanded of its players so far. So I can definitely see someone getting stuck there. As I said earlier, it all kind of depends what, you know, a player is good at. Oh, a secret up here, sort of. I can't break this yet, but at least it's on my map now. Did that count as Ryfam killing me? I think it might. Well, Ryfam, I don't know if you've seen Ori and the Blind Forest before. Now, if he had, and that was a deliberately timed hydration redeem, that would have been really funny. Okay, and I need fragments to get through there. But as it stands, I think it was a well-intentioned hydration. Oh, fish. Jeez. Oh boy, these little air pockets remind me of Echo the Dolphin. A game I've played a little bit of, but I just found so incredibly stressful I couldn't deal. And probably a good thing I didn't play a whole lot of it, because Echo the Dolphin has one of, like, the meanest final levels I've ever seen in a game. Why is that fish glowing red? It's not going to explode, I hope. It's like a several-minute long auto-scroller that will abruptly change direction, so it's easy to get crushed. With no checkpoint, so if at any point you die, including during the final boss fight, you have to do it all again. Hours, thousands of deaths, woof. Streamer you mod for had a time, took her maybe an hour, ugh. I mean, I don't blame her for it. I can see that segment being very difficult. It actually reminded me, playing through it, I was thinking about If any of you have seen past GDQs, I don't know if they did it this year, but Mario World relay races where they have 2 teams of 4 Mario World out speedrunners, and they're basically sight reading these extremely difficult levels and having to react to things as fast as possible and very quickly devise how the level works between all of them. That's what I was thinking of during that escape. Like, I'm having to quickly sight read what's going on and make very quick snap decisions. Oh, I see. You were actually considering having me hydrate before Ryfam did, because it's almost tradition to have a posture check and hydrate be in conjunction and never alone, but you felt it'd been a little close since I last hydrated. And that Mario World relay race was so cool. The last you watched was Shoujo destroying everyone. I remember that. I'm so glad it ruled. Enemies glowing red means they're within attack range, while a yellow glow means they're within bash range. Thank you! I think it would have taken me quite a while to intuit that. Was flooding it only to help me get that ability item? There's nothing I can bash or grab to get up there. Unless I can flood this with more water somehow. I can't swim further down, I don't think. And belatedly, yeah, Echo the Dolphin is a very, absurd story, but I think that's why it's cool. Like, again, it's an extremely stressful game. And I've only, like, seen people play through it. I've only played a little myself, just because the whole, like, limited oxygen meter alone gives me so much stress I can't deal. But I like how absurd it is. With time travel and everything. One thing I did really like about Echo the little I played was the intro. And just how abruptly things take a turn. Whoa. I guess I have to go further down. I'm gonna have to watch both those races again, because I have seen them. That was one of the few things I watched on previous GDQs live. Plus, I really love Super Mario World generally, so it's really fun to watch high-level play of it. Can I get in through here? I can. Uh-oh, I'm gonna drown. Hurry up, alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the rainbow that you could see in the background, I guess you can't see it right now, but when you're at the surface, it's a nice, subtle detail. There's so much love poured into this game's art direction. Ow. There we go. I'll take that. Secret? Nope. SMW the goat. Correct. You have excellent taste, may I say. It's actually a game I need to stream properly at some point. Because I've streamed Super Mario World remade from memory, which is a great time. I love how it felt like it was going to delve into a creepypasta at any moment, just because everything felt subtly off. There's the map fragment. But I should stream, like, Super Mario World properly at some point, instead of just the remade from memory version. That's one of those games I just revisit periodically because I like it so much. Sauna Mario World. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I know there's a lot of really cool what the heck, ROM hacks from Mario World out there. But the only one I've actually played personally is Super Mario World Remade from memory. I have to go look and see what's good out there. A good level design is an art form, I think. And a lot of hacks fall into the trap of unbalanced difficulty. I don't mean Kaizo hacks specifically, where, you know, the difficulty, the unfair difficulty is the point. Just generally, Mario World fan games feeling unbalanced. Hang on, I need to see the waterfall again. And also, I guess put the map shard in. There it is. It's so nice. I've heard there's a lot of good ones more recently. Ow, sir, sir, please, ow, sir. Can I, like, use bash on this thing and throw it away? Uh-oh, no, I think it's too sturdy. Yep. Okay, I need you to leave. You don't want to charge in the water? Come on, come on. Okay, I guess you don't. The creator of Celeste, Matty Thorson, made a really cool Super Mario World hack. Sonic saves the world in Sure Shot. Okay, I gotta look those up. I've seen some really cool ones get played where they almost reprogram the game in a sense. Like, they add a lot of features that were never in Mario World. And I don't mean stuff that was dummied out. Like, they just completely change the game. Like, they make it like an adventure game, like a puzzle-heavy game, stuff like that, which is so cool. I love the creativity that people exhibit. You see that in Mario Maker levels too, but of course, the toolkit's a little more limited. Very hard and focused on her style of one-room challenges, which are not your favorites. I can see, yeah, like, I haven't played a lot of Celeste. I played some. I think, yeah, I stopped on a previous computer because the controller I had, it was a... I'm using a 360 controller right now, but at the time I had a Logitech controller, and the joystick did not feel good to use. If one is not aware, I have freakishly tiny baby hands, so it's very easy for controllers to feel uncomfortable for me. Like, the Switch Pro controller is actually slightly too big for my hands. I use it sometimes because it functions more reliably than my Joy-Cons, which drift a lot. I was trying to do the charger-only challenge in Splatoon the other day, and it was getting frustrating because I would charge up a shot, and then my Joy-Con would go, nope, and it wouldn't fire. That kind of thing. Ow, fish. So I prefer using my Joy-Cons, but they have to work, is the problem. I have a 360 controller I'm using right now, and that feels good. Oh, she allegedly made those. For legal reasons. The in-game credits say made by Maddie, allegedly. You beat Celeste, and it's definitely difficult, but some of those post-game sections are traumatic. Oh my. I did like what I played of it. And I like that, you know, if you fail a challenge, it's not usually a big deal to get back to where you screwed up. Like, one thing I really don't like in platformers is auto-scrollers, because if you screw up somewhere, it takes forever to get back to where you were to try again, and I'm not patient. Whoop. Or from what I played of Celeste, I liked it, though, yeah, I've also heard elsewhere that those, the extra levels are really tough. I also appreciate that it has a lot of accessibility settings. Like, I've talked about many times before that I appreciate it when games have a lot of accessibility features, because I don't like gatekeeping things. Oh! Elo was the stoutest of all the spirits, the most powerful ever seen. Now here he rests, turned into an ancestral tree. So are these spirits that Sane is talking about, were they also leaf-like creatures like Ori? Is this what happens when they perish, they become trees? Stomp! Alright. I can squish. Hang on, I just wanna... Okay, I was like, how come I'm not doing it? I have to hold it and then press down. Okay. Finally, I can be Mario. Or Yoshi. Ring hop. When I was little, I have a distinct recollection of trying really hard to mimic the sound Yoshi made in Super Mario World, the dweet-doo, which I'm pretty sure no human can make, but I really wanted to make it. Farewell is something you've seen streamers go through recently and it looks terrifying. Oh boy. Oh, this is what these pillars are for. Okay, I don't press A, I just press down. I misread the instructions. Oops. Oh, I want up there. Oh, but I can't bash. I need you to emerge, slug. Slug. Will it only emerge if I'm down here? Ah. Hang on. Can't make a soul link near enemies. There we go. If a person can make the Perry the Platypus sound or noise, the person can make any sound. That's just D. Bradley Baker, though. I want up there. Ow. Not quite. Can I not grab that with my bash ability? Because it looks like a lantern, so I should be able to, but maybe I... maybe I can't. Can I go over there, maybe? Maybe I just have to loop around. Can't seem to get it. Oh... I don't know how to get that, and it's really bothering me. I mean, it's just ability points, so I don't need it, but it's the principle that matter, you know? You can't dangle a collectible in front of my nose. Without the spirit tree, they withered and died, sprouting as ancestral trees. Ori survived with Naru's love, or was it Naru? But also perished once she was also gone. That gives me an idea on how these creatures like Ori function. Naru, okay. Naru, because I was thinking of Naru is Zelda, whoa. But Naru. I was just reading it with the wrong inflection. Ow. Oh, I guess I probably have to stomp on you, don't I? Ow. Oh, you're fast. Oh. Okay. Oh, nope. Don't run directly into the spikes. Okay. Okay, so that breaks its armor. Oh, I see. And now I can have Sane laser it. Okay. I get it now. Still a little bit of a clown today. Oh, I want that. Maybe if I go back up, I can get to it. Mori, it's just ability point. I know, but it's there and it's bothering me. Nope. Nope. Just kidding. Ah, whatever. I saw a poll on Tumblr the other day. It was something like... I don't recall exactly how they phrased it, but it was something like, what is your toxic gaming trait? But the only one I remember was the one that applied to me, and I think the one that had the vast majority of votes. Which was, you can't leave an area until you've got... Oh, there were spikes there. You can't leave an area until you've gotten every single piece of loot. Oh, I have to beat the thing again. The warthog. Oh well. That does a little more damage now. Okay. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I don't know how to break that one underwater either. Unless I can fling a fish into it. Can I fling a fish into it? Nope. It was worth a shot. I don't recall what the other traits on the list were, unfortunately, but that was the one that stuck out to me. Is that I have a need to get every item, even if I don't use them. I guess I know I have a problem. I can't leave loot lying around. Oh. Get out of here. It's like watching Zelda speedruns and seeing them leave red rupees behind. Like, I know why they leave the red rupees behind, because they don't need it. But there's a part of my brain that goes, no, it's like leaving a $20 bill on the ground. What are you doing? Ow. What are you doing? Maybe that's a little hypocritical, because I remember people saying they were taking psychic damage from how I'd leave coins on the ground in Paper Mario. Which, that's completely fair. I was thinking earlier, I'd like to restream Paper Mario at some point, now that I have better audio equipment. Maybe I'll even use Paper Mori again. The water physics are satisfying, like just the way the water behaves. It looks nice. I don't have to use your fire for anything, do I? Whoa. Oh, am I gonna make it across this? Ow. Hang on, let me just... We drained the water down there earlier because we had to stomp that breakable floor that was under... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now I see why I did that. You guess if you're in an RPG game with the leveling system, everyone who you intend to use has to be the same level. I've felt that impulse before, too. Actually, that reminds me of a question I wanted to ask chat that I've only just remembered. Are there any game... How to phrase it? Let's say rituals that you regularly engage in. The biggest example is you always jump through the boss doors in Mega Man. But for me, for instance, I always keep my starter Pokemon in my party. And I feel guilty, if I take them out. And I feel, because Kapotoko's comment reminded me, like I have to have my starter is the highest level out of all my Pokemon. Because they're my special buddy. Even if my starter is not very good, which thankfully is pretty rare. The only time I've had like a really disappointing starter, and I still like her. All of my party Pokemon are treasured friends, but my Decidueye, Leilani, had unfortunately very disappointing IVs. Actually, no, you know what? Leilani had poor IVs, but I think the worst starter I've ever had is my superior. What did I name him? I feel like it was Elliot or some similar name like that. But, oh, the Quickman lasers. Oh, the well is there. I'm gonna use that as a save point. Just bad move pool and subpar stats. Apparently superior with their hidden ability. Contrary is much better, but some gaming stuff is so natural for long-time gamers and feels very easy. Being faced with this armored warthog, we immediately think about using the ability we just learned moments ago. Some people just can't figure it out. Huh. Have you seen that happen before too? I could definitely believe it. I guess I've played enough Zelda that in my mind, there's no more breakable floors. No, there is that water that's presumably no longer toxic. I guess I could go down there and get it if I really wanted to. But I've played enough Zelda that, like, usually the rule is, in Zelda, if you get a dungeon item, the boss will be vulnerable to it. That's not always the case, but frequently it is. Or frequently you get the dungeon item and then you need it to progress. So because I've played a lot of Zelda, my brain naturally makes that leap. But yeah, if somebody doesn't have that same wealth of experience, then they might not immediately consider it. maybe a silly question. So the spirit light container, is it just more points to level up my abilities? Is it worth going down there for this? I assume the water is no longer toxic because I fixed the tree. And there's this too. I can also get that. Presumably that is also no longer toxic. I mean, that's not very far, so I can at least get that. It's very recent, but you like the ritual inadvertently started with your Persona 5 protagonist by naming your Persona protagonist names that cannot be phonetically pronounced. What do you mean? Anyone can say Starry Eyes Johnson. Ow. Actually, what did you name your Persona 4 protagonist? Was that one just a bunch of symbols like Gino? Spirit Light is experience, which has less and less value as we level up, since it requires more and more Spirit Light to level up. So not necessarily worth going back down for it, since it's essentially just experience points. Okay. Thank you. That is good to know. I mean, at least I got that one. But I suppose I don't really have to worry about the other one unless I'm trying to get every single thing in this game. You did coursework for where you were flying helicopter or hexacopter drones, forgive me. The people who play video games took to it very quickly and did really well. The person who didn't play video games crashed and broke it twice. Oh, no. But I could definitely see why, because you do use a controller to steer it around. So it's a very similar skill set. And you're used to using a controller to steer another object. I mean, it might depend on what kind of games you're playing, but you're no stranger to using a controller to move something around. Again. Hey, Rocky, watch me crush this fella with my fist. Again. Sorry, that is a Rocky and Bullwinkle joke that's almost entirely for my brother's sake. Has anyone else here even seen Rocky and Bullwinkle? Very old cartoon. Very, very stiff, limited animation. Top tier pun game. Yeah, video games are... I saw it like a split second before it crushed me. Video games are a real skill you could put on your resume. You just have to spin it right. I feel like I read somewhere before, too, that, like, surgeons who played Super Monkey Ball performed better surgeries and made fewer errors. Which makes sense. All that fine motor control. Hopefully, far less deaths in actual surgery than incurred in Monkey Ball. Hello, Claria. Hand-eye coordination checks are real. You have very lucid memories as a small child watching fragments of the show at 5 a.m. and being very confused. The Canadian cable network here, Teletoon, had a Rocky and Bullwinkle, so that's how I've seen it. I'm trying to remember when that show aired. Like, I think in the 60s, maybe? Oh, dang it. Again, like, the animation is very stiff and very limited, but the wordplay in that show was excellent. And also, I believe it's the reason why Matt Groening likes to give his characters the middle initial J, like Homer J. Simpson and Philip J. Fry. Because of Rocky and Bullwinkle. I think Bullwinkle's name is like Bullwinkle J. Moose or something. Something like that. I know the creator's name is Jay Ward, so that's probably his personal initial in there. Whoop. Not today. Give me that. So many batteries now. Can I make it under before it crushes me? I'm too cowardly to find out. Okay, let's see. There's some more energy doors. Oh, and there's the well. So once I get through this circuit, then I can get back here. And then presumably there's all these breakable floors, so I can go around here and break that and get all that stuff. But that's so far. Nope, nope, nope. That life cell we saw, we wanted to use a Hollow Knight marker on it. It's just below the spirit well here. Oh. Just below... Was it this spirit well? This one specifically? I can't remember now. That's why I need the markers, because I forget where they are. When the knockout gas starts to take hold and you hear the surgeon, "Let us cooperate, yeah, woo! Magical spell is poo!" Oh no. Oh, the Moon Grotto well next to us, so this one here? Was it down in this area? Like, this one? I just want to make sure I'm not getting mixed up, because I'm very good at getting mixed up. I guess if it's here, then I can just quickly go back over there while I'm thinking about it. Let me break this one here. I keep wanting to press A to ground pound, which is not correct. You just press down. But that's what my brain says. Run. Nah. Tried to rush it. Didn't work. Let's go this way instead. I bet there was a secret up there. Oh well. Okay. Ow. Ow. Cease. The only thing ceasing is me. You tried to close a tab with F the other day because of Cult of the Lamb. How is playing that with a keyboard? I always use a controller, because I find using a keyboard feels very uncomfortable for me because I'm a console gamer. And it's only in relatively recent years I've played a lot of things on PC. Just because, well, ease of access for one, like Steam. But also, you know, controller support, which is very important for me. Ow. I find trying to use a keyboard to control games just makes my hand cramp up. Ow, heck. Okay, I'm ready for you this time. The key binding is laid out very well. That's good to know. Nice to know that it's designed for both controller and keyboard in mind. Though I think when you load Cult of the Lamb, it says controller recommended. I don't know how difficult it would be to do all the fighting bits with a keyboard, but I guess if you're used to it. Okay. I guess I can just plunk one of these down. I have enough. Okay. Here we go. Womp. Do we need to hydrate to get my gamer skills up again? That's how I do platforming good. I gotta take a big sip of water first. Okay, yeah, now I can get up here. Just need to... There we go. Thank you, Zemkis. I had completely forgotten about that. Thank you for your service, Spider. You can retire. Until you respawn. Okay. I do have 2 points. Do I want to spend them on anything right now, or not really? I wonder if water breath is necessary to get some secrets, or if it's just for peace of mind, or like maybe there's some things you can just barely make if you really speed it through, but it's easier to do with water breathing. I don't know. Okay, I don't have light burst yet, so that's not going to help me. You are the marker now. Thank you. Relic, attack, and curse are JKL, so it isn't too hard. Okay. Took me a while to remember to use curses. It's like Hollow Knight. The first time I played through Hollow Knight, I didn't really make use of my magic because I just kind of forgot. And I would mostly use my nail to fight things. And then on my... at some point I realized just how effective magic was. And my second playthrough when I streamed it, I made fairly heavy use of magic because I forgot there was another one. I realized it made a lot of fights a lot easier. Especially, I don't remember the name of the ability, the up A one. That's like all the screaming void. I can't remember the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But that one's very powerful, especially if upgraded. Even just using like your basic A magic attack, shoot a little ball of magic at things, made a lot of fights so much easier because then you have a ranged option like the Watcher Knights. The Watcher Knights gave me a lot of trouble the first time I played Hollow Knight, and I wasn't even aware of the whole chandelier trick. But my second time through, they were much easier. Easier being relative, because I remember to use magic. Who needs magic when you can hit hard and fast with a cool stick? Exactly. When I play games with multiple class options, I like to be the up-close hitting things with stick type build. So I like the immediacy of it, the satisfaction it gives. Well, now I don't have enough orbs to open the other one. I mean, I could go back to the well to recharge. It's a little slow, though, but I guess if I have no other recourse... Was it worth it, actually? Can I get over there? Maybe if I jump from this. I'm gonna make sure I can actually get there first. Okay, yeah. Before I commit to getting through here. Well, I'm gonna have to get more orbs. You never use magic much. It's a bit too OP, and you feel the fights are designed for the nail first. I guess one could say that I played through the mundane way my first time, and then my second playthrough I realized how powerful magic could be when utilized correctly. That said, nothing quite feels as satisfying as bouncing off a foe's head with a nail. Okay, well is just up here. I just realized it's pretty late. I want to play a little more, though. I've had such a long week, and this is so nice. So again, I might do a stream tomorrow afternoon. At I have to think about it. 12 p.m. Pacific. I'm in Mountain Time, so for me that's 1 o'clock. But nobody ever gives times for things in Mountain Time. It's usually always Pacific or Eastern. Uh-oh. I went under it. So I had to stop and think about it. But yeah, I might do an afternoon stream tomorrow at noon Pacific. And I was thinking of either doing another chill F-Zero 99, because that's very fun, or a tiny part of me was thinking about playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, I don't know if that would be a good idea, because I've talked about playing it, I rented it in the past, and eventually giving up, because it's not a very well-made game. It's very janky. Even though I am fond of Shadow the Hedgehog himself, Ow the Edge. And even though it would be thematically appropriate because of the movie trailer and the Sonic Generations thing. Would I want to do that to myself? Maybe, like, as a one-off. I'll think about it. I'm gonna see how I'm feeling tomorrow. And how my hands are doing and how awake I am. Because I have been incredibly fatigued. Like, it's a good thing I don't stream on Wednesdays. Because if I streamed on Wednesdays, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I was so tired and sore and burnt out from my job. I was just stuck lying down inert on the couch forever. So I have to weigh my options and think, would I wanna play Shadow the Hedgehog even just for fun? So more people can see it? Ow, the edge. Oh boy, this is... Okay, I'm in the sunken glades now. I want that, but I can't reach. Oh. Well, this place looks familiar. I'm all the way back here. I guess I still can't get that orb up there. I don't think I have an ability that would let me get it. Oh, I feel a pang of sadness being in this area. I miss Naru. Yes, we only saw her briefly, but still. You have one question. If I do end up playing Shadow tomorrow, will I myself end up making an edgy version of myself and start saying damn every 3 sentences? I think that would be too weird for me. I want to use a frog to get up there. Okay, there we go. I did it. Can't break? Can't break? Well, bother. Put in all that effort to get up here. I can't break this. Boo. Fair warning, if I ever play Will-O-the-Wisp, keep a box of tissues close at hand. Oh no. The start of this one already gutted me. Okay, well the well is down there. There is that. I should probably get to the well and save and call it an evening, because it's been a long stream. I need to think about where I'm going next, though, before I get too carried away, just for next time. I'll try and get this, that orb down there. Maybe the one... Oh, no. The one next to me I can leave for next time. I'm thinking about it. My plan of attack. Maybe I can get these two for now, and then go over and open this gate. And then I can take the well back over yonder, and then investigate all these breakable floors. Well, hang on, let me zoom out. So I'm going west. So there's a breakable wall. How do I get over there? I guess that's the biggest thing. I'm not sure. There are more energy doors, though. It looks like there's this whole area. Yeah, this place looks promising since there's a breakable floor and a well. There's breakable walls, but presumably somewhere around there I'd get the ability to break walls? My name change would be simple. Just remove the second M from my username. Oh, people are going to start calling me Missouri. Is the problem. I've never even been to Missouri. I've been to very little America. I've been to Washington, D.C. I've been to Virginia. I've been to Maryland. They're very close together. I've been to Arizona when I was really small. I don't remember it. Really small. And I guess I've been in Chicago and Minneapolis, but just their airports. Ori, the statue looks familiar. I've seen it before. They found the home. Of the child who embraced our light. I remember them. Many years ago, when the spirit tree was but a sprout, Naru, the young one, looked after us whenever she could. Oh, Mom. Okay, maybe this is a good stopping point since I have this area to explore. I do want to get this though. Hang on, I want to go get that one in the water because otherwise I will forget. But now I have a good stopping point because I have a clear goal of where I need to go for next time. Get out of here, slug. Oh, I can't actually. Can I? Nope. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess stopping point for real then. You would do not recommend Missouri. Okay, well, there we go. Anywho, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for more Ori and the Blind Forest. Can I be proud of myself for the Ginso tree escape? I'm proud of myself for the Ginso tree escape now that I know how difficult it apparently is. Thank you so much, everyone. So, I might see you tomorrow at noon Pacific. Hopefully I got the spoons for it. And aside from that, I'll be playing more of this on Tuesday. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, take care, have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you next time. Good night!